Welcome to ETV Town Talk. I'm your host today, Rob Gilligan. With me, my guest from Emporia High School Debate, the 2013 4A speaker, state champions from 5A, Emporia High School Debate Squad. With us are our team members, all seniors that are with us today: Elijah Williams, Barbara Haynes, Talia Smith, Brandon Schrader, and Will Kraft. Thanks for coming on and chatting with us, guys.
Absolutely.
First, congratulations on your state championship. What a great honor to bring to Emporia High School, and cap off an impressive tournament weekend really for you guys. Finished 15-1 overall, 40 out of 48 ballots. We can talk a little bit about that later. Most of our viewers probably don't understand what that means, but 3 judges in each room, and you guys picked up a majority ballot in almost every round except one. And so, a lot of great honors. Talk a little bit about the experience of winning the state and what that means to you guys. We'll start with Talia and Barbara over here.
The entire process of going through the state tournament was pretty nerve-wracking. In the weeks leading up to it, we spent, I think over winter break, we spent approximately 80 hours in the debate room just getting ready for the state tournament. So when it finally came to start debating, it was weird. We kind of had a sense of serenity because we felt like we were as prepared as we could have been, and then we started debating and things just went really, really well, and it was nice to see all of our hard work finally come to fruition.
Good. Talia, your thoughts?
Yeah, it was really great, especially since that hasn't happened since 1981, to finally get that for the school and for the debate team overall. It was really special.
You bet. Definitely a long, 30 years since we brought a debate state championship to Emporia High, so that's a great honor. Brandon, to talk a little bit about your experience, senior, this is your last big tournament of the year as you guys have gone through the spring semester. Most people don't realize in Kansas we do debate in the fall, and then you move into forensics in the spring to kill time between the next policy season. Talk about what the tournament meant to you and the success, and how that was a nice way to cap off your senior year.
It was pretty great, just being able to finally have the 4 years of working towards a state championship to pay off. And while it was really sad the last round, realizing that this is the last speech I'll ever give, it was one of the best feelings in the world to end my season going up on stage to get the state championship trophy.
Very good. Will, what are your thoughts on the tournament results and the cap to your senior year?
Overall, I think we did pretty well at the tournament, and as a season overall, we also did pretty well. We brought in awards at pretty much every tournament, and we were doing well throughout, so the state championship just kind of capped it all off.
You bring up a good point. You talk about this is the cap to a season, but it's been a very successful year for all of you guys as seniors in Emporia High School Debate, from really top to bottom. You have successful novice program, your junior varsity open teams, and your varsity teams. Talk a little bit about, just give us a quick rundown. How many tournaments have you guys attended each year? We'll start over here with Elijah. Tell us real quick, how many tournaments do you go to each year, and how you did, maybe what was your highlight of the year?
During the terms of this year, I went to about 6 to 7 tournaments, and during the placings I took second at Capen, and I was able to become an alternate for the state team. That was really good experience.
You bet.
Talia and I went to 8 tournaments over the course of this season. I think probably my favorite part was we took first place at the Blue Valley North tournament, so it was kind of nice to just sock it to some of the Johnson County teams.
Very good. How about you?
It was really great, especially finishing so high at so many tournaments. We racked up a lot of bids to the DCI tournament that we unfortunately weren't able to go to because of sickness, but we ended up having the most bids. We tied for first with another team from Topeka, so that was really great, just showing everybody that Emporia is here and Emporia has great teams this year.
Great.
I thought the whole season was pretty great. I think my favorite tournament overall, though, other than state, obviously, was probably Hutchison, which was the first tournament of the year, and Will and I took 3rd place there. But overall, it was just a great season.
Good. And Will, what are your thoughts?
Well, we did never actually win a tournament like Barbara and Talia did outright. We did pretty consistently do well at most of the tournaments we went to. I think we broke or got a DCI bid at 7 out of the 8 of the tournaments that we went to, and so I think the consistency was just a nice thing to have throughout the season.
Good. I want to step back just a little bit and talk, because obviously, you guys have been debate partners the entire season. Talia and Barbara, you guys have been debate partners for 4 years now, since you're a freshman. Elijah, your partner, who wasn't able to be with us today for the interview, but is a sophomore, so of of all the people that went to state representing Emporia High, will be, you know, the only one returning to the team next year. But talk a little bit about the 4-speaker state tournament experience. At each tournament, you debate as individual teams, a 2-member team, and you alternate affirmative and negative on the resolution. But at the 4-speaker state tournament, it's a little bit different, where it becomes a 4-person team made up of the 4 of you, and you guys debated negative the entirety of the tournament, and you guys had to affirm the resolution the entirety of the tournament. Talk a little bit about that, maybe how that changed your strategies going into the tournament, and how you had to change your preparation for it.
The actual preparation didn't change too much. Like, we were still helping each other throughout winter break leading up to the state tournament. Like, we helped them put together a new affirmative, and they helped us to cut evidence for our negative positions going into the tournament. So while we were both focused on being in one position for the entirety of the state tournament, that didn't change the fact that we were still going to help each other the entire way through.
Barbara talked a little bit before about about how we were just completely ready going into the state tournament, even over winter break while we were still focusing on DCI, which was the week before state, and we were focused on both of our strategies, and we were so ready on both of them that really going into the state tournament didn't make too much of a difference, and we were really ready. We had all of our positions lined up, and we just, I know they did a lot of practice rounds on AF each time, and we went against them on neg, just really focusing on lining everything up and being completely ready for state.
Great. Now, Brandon, well, you guys get the advantage, by being in AF, you get the advantage of dictating what the focus topic is going to be that round. Obviously, everybody has the same resolution, but you get to pick the subset within that resolution, the case. Talk about how you felt that was, what you felt was at an advantage. Barbara and Talia mentioned that you guys built a new case specifically for state. How did you guys choose a new topic, and how did that affect your strategy going into the tournament?
Basically, the case that we decided on was LED streetway lighting instead of the bird avoidance radar case that we have been running throughout the majority of the season. I thought it was advantageous because no one had really run it before, so it gave us even more of an upper hand, so to speak, I suppose. And since we were split up, it allowed us to focus more on the AF and get our front lines ready and those sorts of things.
Very good. Well, what about you? What were your thoughts?
Yeah, Brandon mentioned that we had these 2 affirmatives, the one that we just made with LEDs, and then also bird avoidance radars at airports so that pilots know when the birds are coming so they don't hit them on takeoff and landing. And so at the state tournament, we were able to decide from round to round which argument we wanted to run based on which team we were going to debate, and so it made it a lot more versatile, and our strategy was able to adapt depending on who we were debating.
Great. Well, obviously, the important question, I'm sure you guys have been getting this all year long, and it'll only pick up throughout the semester as people are talking to you. You're all seniors. You're all going to graduate from Emporia High School this spring. What are your plans to do next after your high school career, and where do you guys go from here? We'll start over here with Elijah.
My plans are to go to Emporia State University to pursue a career path of law enforcement.
Excellent.
I'm going to also attend Emporia State. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do while I'm there. I'm just going to try and figure out what path is going to be best for me. I haven't decided whether I'm going to debate in college or not. I know that there's a lot of pressure from the actual program telling me that if I want it, I have a scholarship reserved there. So I'll probably have to make that decision pretty soon, but other than that, I'm going to stay here and help coach at the high school as well.
Good. Talia, what about you?
I'm going to pursue a degree in political science for sure. I'll either, depending on where I get in, end up at Georgetown, McAllister in Minnesota, or UMKC. And if I do go to UMKC, there's definitely a potential that I will debate there.
I plan on attending ESU, pursuing a degree in psychology, a little bit like my father, and I would like to debate there as well.
Well,
I don't really know where I'm going. I've applied to a few colleges, but I'll probably either be majoring in finance or economics.
excellent, excellent. Hey, good to hear. For all of you guys that are attending Emporia State, I can't speak highly enough about the program there.
Yeah.
That's where I went after my time here at Emporia High School. So it's great, and in fact, Sam, the director of debate there, debated with me. We weren't partners, but we were on the same squad when we were both in college. So great opportunities. I highly suggest it. Good luck with Georgetown and McAllister. If it doesn't come down to that, forget the ruse. The Hornets always have space for you. You guys can continue this legacy there. So any final thoughts that you guys want to share with the viewers on ETV about your state championship, your experience with Emporia High School Debate, or anything else in the future? We'll start here with Will, and we'll wrap up down with Elijah.
I think just as a whole with debate, it's a great activity and I'm really glad that I've done it the past 4 years.
I think debate has been one of the most influential things that have ever happened in my life. I'm really glad that I joined the program, and I would advocate for anybody to join.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I've done debate ever since like the first day I joined, and our coach Scott Bonet said, you know, you guys can really be great. And I knew that that was definitely possible if we kept working this hard. And I've gotten so many skills from it, and I know that everybody here has been influenced so much by the skills from debate that no matter what path we take, that's going to influence it.
Yeah, I just think that debate's a really amazing program. I don't think that there's probably anything else at the high school level that prepares you for college education as well as just being more aware about the world that you live in than the debate program does. Plus, it's a really great community of people to be involved in, so it's definitely changed my life for the better, and I know I'm going to use these skills whatever I end up doing.
I think debate was the best organization that I've done, hands down. But I encourage everyone to go out and do it, no matter how afraid you think it might be or scary it might be. I think everyone should go out and try it at least once.
Great. Well, once again, congratulations to you guys all. What a great honor and a great success to cap off really 4 great years for all of you guys. It's been fun watching you guys and keeping track of your successes as debaters, and certainly this season as seniors, you guys have really done outstanding. We look forward to tracking the two of you as you guys get to continue on your high school debate career with a few turns this spring and then an appearance at the CFL Nationals and NFL Nationals.
Yep.
And if I remember right, you know, you're our first qualifiers there since 1995 as well. So NFL Nationals is a huge deal. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to all you guys for representing Emporia High School Debate and the city of Emporia. And we'll see you guys at the city commission meeting next month when we can make a proclamation honoring you guys' great achievement, all right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to ETV Town Talk and our chat with the Emporia High School State Championship Debate Squad. I'm Rob Gilligan. Be sure to tune in and stay in touch for next week's episodes where we talk about lots of great events going on in Emporia. Thanks for tuning in.